Hey guys, I'm going to do a quick video today of some of the cool and unique horns I've found over the years. And I've been shed hunting a couple times this year. I don't go much for deer anymore. The competition is just absolutely unreal. And it's hard to find sets and with everybody out there, and there's boot prints all over the place. But anyways, made it out a couple times for elk. Did really pretty good. And there were still a few bulls that were in the 260, 270 range packing, and then all the raghorns, but I don't go after them much. I used to quite a bit, but just go after some big ones and call her good. I'm getting too old to hike those hills much anymore. So anyways, let's get to it. I'll go through some of these cool horns I found, and hope you enjoy. Alright, I'll start off with moose. I only have one unique moose antler. He's not very big. Having a neat little cup shaped thing, but he comes out of his head really weird. And then he's got like a, I don't know what you call it, brow tine coming up. But I probably only found 10, 11 moose sheds in my life, so I don't get out much for them. But anyways, unique little booger. And these are some of the mule deer sheds I found. This one ain't that big. This is a real fun horn hunt though. I found them in the snow, and typically I don't like to go out in the snow, but anyways. And then this set, oh, this was a good day, like most of the days I've had. But the way I score these, I do the best I can on width and everything, but if they've got the points, I score them. Doesn't make any sense not to score it if it grew on it. But anyways, this one's I think 184 or something, so pretty nice set. This is my biggest set. Really symmetrical, got kickers off of the same exact spots. Really good main beams, just a nice buck. He's at 199. But he's a last year's, so it doesn't really mean much to me. Once they start getting older, it's just not the same as a good old brownie. So I've got a lot of whitetail sets. This one's pretty cool to me. Got the nice forked eye guards, really consistent, and he's like 156, I think, is what I scored him at. But pretty nice buck. And this one is my favorite one. This was the best day I've had horn hunting. And I found the sheds, and I put it on a skull to display it in the house. But just a tank, 27-inch main beam, and then a 26 3/4, big old 8 3/4 inch club off of this side. Just, that was a dandy. For around here, that's a toad. Well, some of the unique horns I found, this one looks like he hit a fence or something. Muley shed and kinked all over weird. Pretty cool. And this one here, he ain't that big. Just unique how he is. Here's some decent 3 points. This one's just got tons and tons of mass on it. This one's got a pretty good third on it. Cool horns. This one's real nice. He's got just a little bit of an acorn, nothing real special. And this one of my favorites. I love how the main beam tips down. I know that's fairly typical, but pretty cool buck. This one here, got a little kicker in there and almost a split. Decent buck. And this one I call the hand. He's really pretty cool, but he's old, not worth a darn. But anyways, pretty unique. All right, for elk sheds, this ain't a very big set, but it's webbed out real cool right in here. Just a gnarly old bull. This spot where I found these, they don't get terrible big at all. A big bull's about a 280, 300. This set here, I hiked a ridiculous long ways for. And I know he had dropped. There was a monster bull with him, absolute toad with him, and I accidentally bumped him. I waited a week. I thought he'd be dropped. I went in there because this one had dropped and the big one was still packing, and it took me all day. At the end of the day, I finally found him. I gridded everything out, but pretty cool 7-point side on him. I think he was like 284, so nothing real special, but a lot of work and energy into this bull here. This set here, they were laying pretty much side by side. Definitely doesn't have the whale tails. It kind of swoops up a little bit ugly, but this one's got the triple eye guard. It's pretty cool on it. So, pretty old bull. This is a real big bull for that area where I was in, particularly. Nice dark chocolate. This one, oh man, I was out with a buddy and I had seen, it was early on, I'd seen a bull that was dropped. I kept telling him it was a cow, and I kept scanning the hillsides, and I think I actually had him convinced it was a cow for a while. And later on in the day, I accidentally bumped him and he went down. I was following him with the binoculars and he ran right in between this set. I mean, it was pretty crazy. So he's like 350, about 356, which is huge for where I go. I don't go over to the communist state of Washington, over to the Blues. I know they have bigger bulls over there, but ain't for me. So anyways, this one's a dandy. As far as unique elk horns, I found these are a year old, so I've kept them because they were kind of cool. But I mean, they come out, his bases are coming out of his forehead. I've seen bulls in there like that, and they actually grow, their horns actually go about like yay. And then this year, me and a buddy was in there and we found the set off of him. I'm pretty sure it's the same bull. I found this last year real fresh. He had dropped, some guys came in and spooked him. He had dropped in the snowdrift there. So I went across and got him, and then my buddy found this side this year. But same pedestals. Pretty cool. I've taken, like I said, I've taken pictures of some of the bulls in there, and there's a big lump on their forehead, and that horn's actually coming out a little bit forwards, and then it goes up straight. So this horn's pretty cool. Nothing much to it until you get to the base, and it's just all gnarly back in there. But this horn, I don't know what you would call it. It's like a corkscrew. The base is really weird off of that thing. I think he mangled it and just started growing weird. This one's a decent 7-point. Got the third sticks out just real weird on him. And this bull, I watched him a couple days last year, and he finally dropped. He had already dropped his first side. We never did find it, but he finally dropped this side. He broke a chip off. He chipped the end of his main beam here because it fell down about a 50-foot cliff. But it's a cool bull. This one ain't that big. Kind of weird looking. It's got the 3 fingers at the end. It's kind of cool. And then found this one this year, and just a toad of a 5-point. It's got an 18 3/4 inch third on that thing. It's pretty crazy. It's right at 280 if you score it, so pretty decent 5. And that's about it for unique horns that I've got, and nice ones or whatever, but just figured I'd share some of them with you guys, and they just sit in my stacks and don't do much. So anyways, hope you enjoyed.